considered by others to be entrepreneurial. Then suddenly my life changed dramatically. I was diagnosed with severe diffuse scleroderma. Scleroderma can turn a person into stone as it attacks its own connective tissue, causing it to harden. It is a disfiguring and debilitating disease. Then, as this started to happen to me, I began to not recognize myself anymore. The Lynn I knew was starting to disappear. I found the effects of my facial features and hands devastating and started to actually isolate myself, and as I became embarrassed, worthless and depressed. The one thing I did continue was going to my hospital appointments at the Royal Free Hospital with Professor Chris Denton. And thank God I did. Why? Because I'd heard about exciting new stem cells treatments led by Professor Peter Butler. At my first appointment with Peter Butler, he explained he would extract fat from my stomach. I thought, yay, get some of that fat. But he was going to remove the stem cells and transfer them into my mouth, nose and hands. I finally had a glimpse of hope, and hope is a wonderful thing. So after agreeing and going for my first stem cell transfer, well, naturally I was bruised. Of course I was. It's an operation. Who's not going to bruise? Well, it was only for a week or so, but let me tell you, it was also worthwhile, because I actually started to feel movement in my mouth, and my jaw just felt really less painful. Finally, my reinvigorating journey had actually begun. After the many years and seeing improvements over my face from the treatments, Professor Butler decided to try stem cells in an ongoing wrist ulcer that I've had for 6 years, which didn't heal, caused by calcinosis. This was we did a few months ago, and I'm happy to report it's finally beginning to heal over. So this stuff works. It has to. Oh, we forgot the slides. Okay, carry on. This is me in 2017. Anyway, I no longer have to hide, and I now actually feel part of society. My confidence has grown, and I can actually smile again. My quality of life has improved. I have less pain in my jaw, and I can actually eat comfortably now. And visiting the dentist is no longer a traumatic experience, because she can now manage to actually work in the back of my teeth. So now she's happy to see me. Before she was, oh no, you again. And as you can hear, I can talk well, which I'm not sure my husband is happy to hear, but I think it's a good idea. Always told me I talk too much. But anyway, giving back to others and sharing my story has actually given me a sense of self-worth and purpose, and contributing back to society. I'm actually working with Professor Chris Denton and Professor Butler as a patient representative, and have formed a scleroderma stem cell focus group on Facebook for other patients. So look for me and add me, because it's going for a good cause. This is who I am today. My book is proof you can still do it. Yes, I have written and published a novel called Prize Winner, and you're all invited to my book launch at the Royal Free Hospital on Monday the 9th of October at 5:30. The book launch will feature actor and author Simon Kello. He's going to be reading extracts from my novel. You're all invited. Please do come along. And finally, on a last note, I cannot leave you without drawing your attention to other scleroderma patients who are not as fortunate as I am. The hope for the future lies in stem cell research, which will benefit all of us. And for this reason, I'm donating a portion of the sales of the profits of my book to Prize Winner to scleroderma research in the Charles Walton Centre for Reconstructive Surgery. So come and buy my book and support a good cause. Thank you.